Hi guys, so I'm just testing out the Signal Spirit Communication app to see if it works. The last time I come down here I got a couple of words through which may have been communication, may not have been communication. I don't have to go into the ins and outs of this app today because you all know how it works, and if you don't, just look at my last video. I've got the settings set up just how I like them. So without any further ado, let's crack on and see if there's any spirits here who wishes to speak to me today. So hello spirits, my name is Richard. Would you like to come today and have a chat to me?
After to swear at a sincere Benji House medical exam Harry shot himself situation Vine jump the love multiplication for to get you belong that's a testing based Harry other 30 days yes. But it was for long to occupy the that capital quite more important.
Spirits, rest assured that if I cannot hear you, then I will listen to the replay on my headphones and I shall be able to hear whatever it is you have to say to me. I'm not here to judge you, I'm not here to harm you or hurt you in any way. I'm just here to have a chat to you, find out how you are, what it was you used to do, where you came from. That's all.
Area is vaccinated right. Rarely. Is the only still. There's more than visibility. Whereas other team make collapse. Yeah, Adams. 4 hours. From Rebecca. By the way, special Jet's opposition. Type its statement. From the other. Surprised.
So my dear friends, please may I ask how many of you are here today with me?
Philip Reeves. Cause of death. That's a clip. The device. These. Hello. Result. At the. It is. Pace. A bit instead of. And this is a question. Chief medical. We found that the bottleneck arena arms have been resurrected. 5 Atkins and phone. I want you to part. Police.
My friends, is there any reason at all as to why you cannot speak to me, or why you choose not to speak to me?
Yeah. Our faith fireworks.
People aren't death. My dear. Are banned. Will be. Did you get proud? I've had.
You have
One of
from Gap. We're expecting.
Who have ideas are
the industry. Executed
plates with her. If you want.
Bring people. This is.
If you are allowed to speak to me and it's through your own choice to speak to me, your own free will, would you like to step forward now please and let me know that you're here with me?
More than 4. I'm not. When I suffer is compressed and it's
Lithium.
or the Brazilian to reject. No, hey, look, you can't make now more power.
You probably
Himself it is. Country. What? That
to supply if
not the pen. I mean, without point.
tap the
Over about this.
Be
sure. Them
concerns in you.
fondant for the. You didn't see that.
My dear friends in spirit, I don't know if you know me, but my name is Richard and I come from the village just over the road there. It used to be the site of the Knoll Hospital. Were you connected to the hospital in either way, either as staff, patient, visitor, whatever.
So his
Mackenzie.
McWeeks. Solid up. I wish for making
You're going
this week. Fantasize. I start taken away. You have to come.
but all these
Stop. People in this. For all of this, you have to do.
An
fruit of what
News. I think it's the few years
Piedmont list
is
after it's in his presence. Well, from a witness. Well, that's what.
My friends, do you find that solar flare activity, space weather, for lack of another word, do you find that it hinders you or helps you in communicating with us?
Settlement. What are the markets?
faithful all
No. You know, that's just
always in
of me. What? Coming in. Capture the
hallelujah.
embassy to play. You can't. That so many people are
transition.
today's program. And Vanessa. Stacey. Injury. If he ambassador penalized fairly right tonight.
They are new.
So the minute.
Spirits, I've been led to believe that this place where I am has some evil attached to it. If that is right, please can you tell me now what type of evil is here?
We
To 7.
jihad at that time.
Abrams.
Previous back.
Is it Northwest?
They change all family. I
Asian American.
latest probably
Win.
I thought I've done it.
And
Available. They have therapists and
When you tell me to leave here, spirits, when you say things like, Richard, leave, get out, is that you protecting me from the evil influences that may or may not be here?
are work out 5
when you get 8.
That's you used to
Odisha.
Mike on to know whether. Oh yeah.
Flag warning. Move back.
Not follow. Church they have.
Relative humidity. Instead,
Seems real. Got bother.
stirring peanut.
Mine when it
On your way.
metabolic.
Today,
Administered.
Are there any other people that come here seeking communication with you guys?
Oh, if Deshaun. For you and your
morning at 11.
Working.
In West.
Well,
Is likely
is her work. Tell me what happened.
For the and miss
I have to tell them. Mentioned her. How much do you
fingertips. Of younger
Otterkin.
with end have been arrested.
Wounded.
every
Turning
I
these decisions to hand.
men up.
If you see us human beings as energy, if you get a teenager who has more energy than, say, a pensioner, do you see them more brightly than the pensioner in their energy? Or is there another way that you can distinguish between the different age groups?
King Little Rick.
Gallagher.
He was assaulted. It's a west human right and get to stop. He's on the hill.
Do you have
Opinion?
Slash.
Offer for wave of longer 15 minutes
and in no
in court. It's just to
Provide.
with your McCoy is believe
few days
criminally. Humility.
Assisting those.
Come do it up and put his men.
look so
And that's what I has some sort of. I will.
Spirits, when is the best time to come and speak to you? When would you like me, or maybe a friend, to step in here on our own and come to speak to you? Throughout the daytime, throughout the evening? When?
Level. And you can get it. Reports. Dismal level. Oh, here I got it. System. And that morning, just logged on by 0 times. What's it? Public health anymore.
Yeah, you're terrible.
That was also thought. It's not about flight. You go. Oh, 2 points for giving. The service condemned such thing. Oh.
You're heating.
In fact,
That. Well, the UK.
We're
To be able to
look.
about the astronauts missing.
My friends in spirit, as you may well be aware, I've been trying to get in contact with a person known as Emily Waller. Would you know who Emily Waller is?
This morning, out guest over this. Say that it changed. Said you know what he called the entrance.
The beat.
Bird. Anyway,
Say that.
prophets looked the men. More of these things.
Him or
In there was a kid. The only reason we it now. Husband Lee. That's a cool. Unbelief you.
My dear friends, perhaps you can help me out now. I'm just going to do a shout out for Emily Waller to come and speak to me using this device. Emily Waller, my name is Richard, and you agreed with a paranormal researcher from another place in the UK that you would like to come and speak to me, that it would be alright for me to call you up. Emily Waller, please come and speak to me now. My name is Richard, and you can use this device to speak to me.
All of them is true. It's certain. Include Zeneca.
we could get that.
And be ready to talk. He offered and complicated. First year football rules. When they shitty and demonstrate some kind of balls.
We'll keep you.
They want to get to take turns. Because 5 several. Nice.
Come at once.
What did show up and they go 60. 20. I'll follow you.
quite a
Big.
Is 7 onward solutions. Live from the self. You want 12.
Emily, there's no reason for you to be scared, my dear. Just step forward and let's start with you telling me your name. Perhaps you could say Emily through this box.
Obedient
Yes, help.
that this people that obey most ask
Handling.
felt like
Easy now.
3/4. He was I think it's this little 50.
Emily, you used to live by a river or close to a river. Please can you tell me the name of that river?
Fear.
100 scam never.
See a time when you can talk. No, you know.
Reading 5.
Technology. It's in academic.
The crap.
Low limit.
You're cooking up. Instead, people.
It's more.
Anchor.
Tell you.
Not so sure. Have you ever?
Not to.
Where you at?
You're maybe. Don't lie to me.
Restrict.
And
No.
We're making a shot.
cool. That
I said to show. Clear enough.
crop.
Emily, it's been said that you owned quite a few properties where you come from. Can you please tell me how many properties it was that you owned?
In the dark.
Getting close.
Is in part.
I come back. He's to hang up. You. That's where
We do have a
on the in reason.
And I
Go and their collision. Little Tyrian stack.
even our
-2 and rewind. Rio. Parker calls it control out. Sure. On himself.
Last question for Emily. I've been led to believe that you are a herbalist. Is that true or false?
Come back to try to
By water.
cold teasing.
Home that you really
Details.
Community.
The like my own.
left watch it. So no
According to
There
and police or law.
engine would have.
Okay, Emily, thank you very much. I don't know if you've been speaking to me or not, but I shall analyse this when I get home later on, and we'll see if you come through or not. I think I might have heard at the start there, it's a fact. Which I had to analyse that and find out. So thank you, Emily, if you've been speaking to me. Now for all the other spirits in this area, you can currently hear me. My spirit guides, guardian angels, anybody who wishes to speak to me and tell me something. This is your chance. One at a time, please.
The control.
Had to have
say
Isaac.
show was a coup.
kill South.
2020
Right.
whatever.
But the pool
Pilot together
for benefit. Declare that he very pleased.
Home near.
and all DIS
Benefit of city center.
So
lie.
Over here.
In-
For 20. Did and did petrol.
Carolina
Trouble with shippers are tax. And pray.
Medical Center
It's not at the might.
Needs to get
Included minimum help. Embassy.
story.
You
Ew.
reports. Lie. Government.
Newspaper report.
No.
May database by July.
Government says lie.
Published the
Time.
Our first station.
Plan is its fact.
and
Service to present.
Okay, my friends, I'm going to close this session down now. I thank you very much for coming and speaking to me today. But before I go, I'd just like to know, is this app an easy way of speaking to me? Is it a good way? Do you like it?
Anyone else? You download prices.
The 5 hours.
in the
Dumping.
Trash. One of the.
It's Steve.
wearing a
Real. Imagine minimum.
Come.
Had to order. Pick a favorite market. From the Paddy.
and
Interviews
To make.
of the buttons of
South Carolina
Like Michigan.
that he's
with some up and what's up.
it would have
Places.
of
Okay then, my friends, I'm going to go now. At the count of 5, I'm going to close this session down. So 5,
remember first thing.
At Georgia. The next engine in the.
4,
Returning.
The county
The B1000.
He said.
3,
Troop.
Control. It health.
It says the app.
Just you.
2,
Virus
Environments. This is a road.
America's
To low end. You rule that.
and the Lord. Dr. Dude.
1. Goodbye, my dear friends. See you next time.
This is. Snooze. Sound. We are fighting a fresh. Sweet. Program. Is upset. Out of your intensified as in.
So there you go, my viewers. That is the Signal Spirit Communication app. And I'm just going to leave now. I'm slowly getting the hang of this app. It takes a while. It did take me a while to get used to it. But I like it. I like the interface. And once you get hold of the different settings, I think it's got quite a nice sound to it. One thing to note is that when I was asking Emily, we did hear a "that's a fact." I'm pretty sure I heard "that's a fact." I'm going to have to analyse that to find out. It could be mistaken. But those words came through as a male's voice. Now, it doesn't mean that it wasn't Emily. All that means is that this device creates a sound bank, and sometimes the sound bank comes out in male voice or female voice. So maybe that was Emily talking to me, and the only way she could talk to me was through using the sound bank provided a male voice. So we have to find out. Anyway, I'm going to go home now. I did have the volume turned down a little bit lower than what I normally would have had. But I'm going to go home now and analyse this and see if the spirits today were in a talkative mood. Sunflower activity, a bit on the low side today. It's not necessarily high. So I will do a comparison one day when the situation's better and we've got a really nice high sunflower activity. And we'll see if the electromagnetics from the sunflowers helps the spirits or not. So until then, take care everybody, stay safe, and I'll see you again soon. Goodbye. Okay, so what can we say about this app? Well, as I said in the previous video, its diversity is excellent. There's so many different things that you can do on this app, and you can totally change the way it sounds. Now, this past video, there's a lot on there which could be radio chatter, not paranormal. Even the things that I've annotated could be radio chit chat. Just one of those things that happens, it fits what you've asked and you put it down, and there's nothing paranormal about it. And I suspect that the majority of what I put down is in fact that. Nothing paranormal, just a little bit of radio chit chat. That could be because the sweep rate was 50-50 along the gauge there. You can see where it is. And basically that could be the wrong setting. I may have to speed the sweep rate up to accommodate the fact that we got radio chatter, and by speeding it up we should be able to eliminate spoken words, spoken sentences coming out. That's probably down to me not using the app correctly or getting the wrong settings. There is no right or wrong way of using this app. It's all down to personal preference, but you've got to watch out for those times, like in this last video, which could be radio chit chat instead of paranormal. Now, why do I still say that there's possibilities for this app? I go down to the Knoll Cemetery quite often, and on various spirit boxes, different types of spirit box. I've said to me on the PSB-7T, I've had it said on the Radio Shack 12587, and now I've had it said to me in exactly the same way on this app. And that is just simply two words: sod off. Sod off comes through quite frequently, so there's obviously someone down in that, or something I should say, in that cemetery, and I get sod off, and it doesn't matter what spirit box I'm using, it's always the same, always spoken the same, and it's always the same two words. And you'll notice on this video there was definitely a sod off. That, in my mind, is communication. The part in the early part of the video, the Who's Collier, and in the Mr. Collie, and I don't think he got a chance to finish the Collier off before the sweep rate changed. That could be, see, I didn't speak my surname at all. So there's no way that my surname could have been instigated into the app through the microphone. And you got Mr. Collie and you got Who's Collier. Well, I just don't know about that. It could be that the app was looking into the phone and seeing the actual Collier in the phone and just bringing that out onto the app. I'm not saying that does happen. I don't know anything about Chill Seekers. I don't know anything about the developer. I do know that Necrophonic and Dead Wave are both considered legitimate apps to be used, and I've got no problem at the moment with this app, apart from the fact that I just need to try it out a little bit more and get some vastly superior communication coming through than what I already have done. But that is going to come at the end of lockdown. A few more places are going to be open. There's a couple of places around which I know full well are very, very active, and I want to go down there and see how this app performs at those places. So for now, I'm going to go 50-50 with this app. Yes, because of the sod off, it has the potential for spirit communication. And I firmly believe that the sod off that we got in this video was in fact communication. That is based on the fact that I've got that on all the other spirit boxes that I've ever taken down there. Doesn't matter which one. The Mr. Collier, like I said, not convinced that was paranormal, but I've annotated it. And you'll notice that I've annotated quite a lot of stuff. Don't take that as gospel, as being paranormal. I don't think it is. Some of it is radio check chat. Other parts could be paranormal, but there's also a good chance that it's not. The downside to this app is, number one, you need the internet radio stations to make it work. You cannot put the phone on airplane mode at all. So if you're going to be using it in proper investigations, it might interfere with other people's equipment. The only other negative side that I would say with this app is the settings. As you can see here, we're on custom 1. There you go, custom 1. And I've got my settings as such. But if I was to knock those settings off, then I'll just show you. I think I've showed this to you before, but I'm just going to do this now. As you can see, I've got all my settings up there. And I can't get the button right because I'm looking at the screen on the recorder. There you go. Remove that. I'll just go up there. And when you go back down to 1, as you can see, you've lost your settings. Sorry, I lost the screen there a bit. That's the biggest negativity about this app, is that your presets that you install on custom do not save. Wish they would. But anyway, without further ado, I'm just going to do a quickie here. I'm just going to make sure that I've got that on. I'm not going to change those over. Are there any spirits currently with me who wish to come and make communication? Please come and use this app and talk to me through this app. Thank you. Okay, I'm just going to, if I can see it without losing the video screen, just going to speed this up. There you go. You can hear the difference straight away. I've got no effects being utilised at the moment. So any spirits at all who can currently hear my voice and wish to communicate with me today, please step forward and using this app, make yourself known. As you know, my name is Richard. Can we begin by having you say my name, please? Richard. That might have been a faint Richard there. This is the last part now. Last question. I'm going to turn this off. I'm going to name 3 of the seasons. Please, can you tell me the season that is missing? So we've got spring, winter, autumn. What season is missing? Okay, let's just see if I can do this without... There you go. So you can see straight away that the changing the speed cancels out some of the words. So we're going to have to look into different settings on this. But like I said, as for the last video, I'm not sure if that was communication or not. I've annotated what was heard. I'm not classifying that as paranormal, apart from the sod off. That I will say was paranormal. So yeah, you can see the app working. I'm going to go off now, and hopefully the next time I use this app will be in a far more active area. So for now, take care everybody, stay safe. I'll see you all again soon. Goodbye.